the other factional leaders to return to Liberia. I was not able to get one or two of the political leaders to return. And I think they helped to provoke the situation. I was able to do a whole lot. Strangely, the LPC, these were all warring factions, and all of the other warring factions, I was able to bring them into government. In fact, most of the combatants that fought for the government during the war were the combatants of the warring factions that fought against me. So I accomplished bringing them together. I accomplished making sure that the issue of tribalism went away in Liberia. But I mean, to a great extent, I think most Liberians now, if you went to Liberia and took a poll, they would say Mr. Taylor did his best.
Any other regrets?
The second regret is that I was never able to get the United States to understand me. I was never able to get them to work with me, which is so essential for Liberia. No president of Liberia, no president can make it successfully unless he is online with Washington. Now, I am not the type of guy that you can pick up a telephone and command. I don't take that. I didn't take that from Washington. Then, even if I were elected president, I would not take it. I'm not that kind. I'm not a coward. But I do believe that a good working relationship is essential for any president of Liberia, or that president will fail.
These things could happen behind the scenes. So I supported Joseph Boakai, knowing that by 2023 he'll be tired.
Okay.
Knowing that 2023 he'll be tired, he could have a good heart, everything good, but the brain is going down. You're not holding the end, you're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, right now, I buy him pamper. Every day I gotta buy a pamper. There's a man who bought me pamper before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm buying him pamper now because the time has reached. So I thought the old man could be president in 2017 and run for this. And he himself said, he said, when you win, you run for one term. He himself said it. I agree with him. 2023, no, I disagree. In my mind, he should rest, find somebody else.
I'm filled with a profound sense of gratitude and humility. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your president and commander-in-chief for the past 6 years. Together, in 2018, we embarked on a journey to build a united, peaceful, and prosperous Liberia. And I am deeply thankful for the trust and support you have bestowed upon me and my administration during my tenure. As we navigate the complexity of governance, your partnership was instrumental in the development and implementation of policies and programs that aim to bring progress and development to our great nation. Reflecting on the accomplishment of these 6 years, let me tell you that I am proud of what we have achieved together. We have built roads, supported free wires and free tuition at high schools and public universities, stabilized the macroeconomic challenges we face in 2018, built hundreds of pro-poor housing units, and achieved on so many fronts that we are able to list here today. However, I acknowledge that there is always room for improvement, and perhaps more could have been done under different circumstances. Regrettably, some of the long-term projects we initiated did not reach completion during my tenure. I am hopeful that the incoming administration will carry the torch forward and bring these initiatives to fruition for the benefit of all Liberians. Fellow compatriots, rumors, and misinformation have played a large part in our politics over the last 6 years. It is my hope we as a country will overcome this challenge over the next 6 years. To begin this, we must start with the facts of the transition. I must report to you that we are leaving behind a better economy than we inherited. Today, President-elect Joseph Nima Boakai will inherit a stronger economy than I inherited. There is a big bigger net international reserve position than was handed me in 2018. I inherited 94,999,000 United States dollars in net international reserves. And I am handing over to the next administration a net international reserve position of 222,700,000 United States dollars. This is 136% increase in the net international reserve position. The total cash balance in the government's consolidated account is United States $40,044,365.90. In 2018, my government inherited a consolidated cash position of $7 million United States dollars. The next administration thus has more resources to deal with emergency macroeconomic challenges than my administration had at its disposal in 2018. My fellow citizens, through our time together, I held still fast to two cornerstones of leadership: keeping the peace and upholding the democratic process and the root of our democratic journey. I am immensely proud that during my tenure, Liberia remained at peace with itself and at peace with its neighbor. Our armed forces, the force of good, were never turned against our own people, and external actions were confined to international peacekeeping mission under the United Nations. This peace, sustained by our own domestic resources, is a testament to the maturity and strength of our nation. We protected the inalienable rights of every Liberian citizen as enshrined in our Constitution. Freedom of speech, assembly, and expression were not only preserved, but celebrated. There were no political prisoners or prisoners of conscience during my entire term, a testament to the development of strong democratic institutions that are now not only hailed as competent and professional, but as trusted and credible. Liberia is now regarded as a pillar of democracy in West Africa and a shining example to the world. This was only made possible through our various collaborative efforts. I want to thank all Liberians, regardless of your political affiliation, for staying the course and helping build a stronger and more vibrant nation. As I step aside as president of Liberia, I will remain
with happiness. You go write paper for that 79-year-old man. He's struggling to read. Then you go there. I will tell you that nation. I will tell US. I will bring one for here. Because you think one for here. I will tell the open of bring. When you got to the place.
When you elect a clown and you think that he will be a king, what he does is to convert the kingdom into a circus. This is what we must deal with, and this is what we must say. Who do we elect into our public offices? Because, as I've said before, when you allow hyenas to take care of goats, why should you be surprised when the goats are eaten? This is the same. And Africa is only going to realize our potential in all areas when, by dint of choice, we enable and allow our best men and women to serve in different areas. I've heard it being said about Lee Kuan Yew in Singapore. I've heard it being suggested about Mahathir Mohamad in Malaysia. I've heard it being said about Japan. I've heard it being said about other countries, but there was a conscious decision on the part of those individuals and the followership. We always talk about leaders, but we never talk about the followers. The followers must also style up. Africans on average are for some reason attracted to thieves. Africans are for some reason attracted to men and women who cannot serve her. And when they are not served, then they complain. When Africans are told, choose you now whom we shall release, Jesus of Nazareth or Barabbas, they say, release Barabbas. And when Barabbas behaves like Barabbas, they say, why are you not behaving like Christ? It cannot be done.
in May of 2001, signed a second of two executive orders, number 13213, Defense Exhibit D310, in which it was stated, and I quote, the government of Liberia's complicity in the RUF's illicit trade in diamonds and its other forms of support for the RUF are direct challenges to the United States foreign policy objectives in the region, as well as the rule-based international order that is critical to the peace and prosperity of the United States. Therefore, I find these actions by the government of Liberia contribute to the unusual and extraordinary threat to the foreign policy of the United States described in Executive Order 13194, with respect to which the President declared a national emergency. This executive order did not say the alleged complicity, it concluded the complicity. The conspiracy was born, all systems put into motion, and here I stand today. I never stood a chance. This is the broader contextual matrix that regrettably did not and still has not seen the light of day in these proceedings, despite the gallant efforts by the defense to unearth and reveal the contextual framework behind the charges against me. Now, with the two executive orders, the dogs were let out, so to speak. What followed was a dispatch of the attack pack led by Lieutenant Colonel David Crane, Defense Intelligence 30 years prosecutor. He, Crane, unlawfully unsealed the court's sealed indictment to his handlers, senior U.S. government officials at the U.S. Embassy in Freetown, and was never held to account. The rest of the operational team are Colonel Brenda Hollis, Defense Intelligence, CIA, U.S. Air Force, Senior Trial Counsel, and now prosecutor. James C. Johnson, U.S. Army expert, 20 years on conventional and special operations, Chief of Prosecutions for the SCSL. Alan White, 30 years, Defense Intelligence, recalled from retirement to head up investigations at the Special Court of Sierra Leone. Stephen J. Rapp came on board as chief prosecutor for a short time with experience from Capitol Hill, where he served with the U.S. Senate Judiciary Committee sometime before. It came as no surprise to me that as a reward of sorts for Stephen Rapp's diligence in the execution of U.S. foreign policy objectives through these ad hoc tribunals, he was appointed U.S. Ambassador at Large for War Crimes issues. In support of the contextual framework of politics, on February 8, 2006, Lieutenant Colonel David Crane, prosecutor, appeared before a U.S. Congress Subcommittee on Africa, Defense Exhibit D404, and spelled out in clear terms the decision taken in support of regime change, significant pressure that was brought to bear on President Obasanjo, irrespective of his personal and leadership obligations to the West African sub-region. And therein lies the dilemma for current African heads of state and government, but how to enter into binding commitments and obligations with the African pairs and remain steadfast, resolute, and unyielding in their fidelity to those agreements in the face of such unrelenting and punishing pressure from powerful Western leaders.
My people, where you at? Where you at? Wake up from your slumber, stop sleeping. Wave your hands, wave your hands, wave your hands, wave your hands. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta wake up more.
And when it comes to this platform, I know nobody is sleeping. Everybody is up. Everybody is alert because they want us to engage. They believe in what we say and how we say them. And so I'd like to say a very, very pleasant good evening to all of you across the country. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to those of you in the diaspora, our friends, our fans, our followers, our critics. And even those of you who do not like the things we say and the way we say them. It's good to have all of you joining us tonight on Freedom Hard Talk. We talked the hard way, we talk the hard issues, and we talk about the hard personalities that are connected to the issues without fear, without favor. We wear bravery in the interest of our people. That's how we respect or show respect to our audience. So a lot to talk about, but again, we have to fulfill our commitment to you from last night. We told you tonight we were going to place emphasis on the Samuel Koga and Jeremiah Cone battle in Lima County. It is expanding by the day. And so we have to talk. Today we are hoping to speak with an informer. An informer will speak to us on anonymity, meaning the informer's name will not be mentioned. We want to talk about the deepening crisis in the DEA. Our informer has some sensitive information that are critical to your knowledge. And so we will shortly speak with our informer under anonymity. The Kofa case is was supposed to kickstart today. Yesterday we broke a news. It was a dramatic scene today at the criminal code A. And so we will provide you update about what transpired today at the court involving the much talked about publicized Capitol building arson case involving 4 lawmakers and a couple of employees and non-employees of the House of Representatives. Our cash giveaway is active tonight. We see WhatsApp campaign. We are paying at 5,000 Liberian dollars up to 25,000 Liberian dollars. All you need to do, just make sure you have 50 Liberian dollars on your Lone Star mobile money account, or its equivalent in US dollars, which is 25 cents US. Once you have that, you just dial *255*1#. You send and follow the instructions. The first set of instructions will tell you which currency you want to play. If you want to play in LD, you enter 1 and send. And if you want to play in US dollars, you press 2 and send. When you do that, we require you to enter your mobile money password. So first you dial *255*1#. You send, and then 2 options will appear before you. Option number 1 will be asking you to play in Liberian dollars, and option number 2 will be asking you to play in US dollars. Whichever option you select, you send and enter your mobile money password. And that's a bingo for you. You will just be waiting to receive an instant message from our system informing you that you have won for yourself $5,000 or $10,000 or $15,000 or $25,000. We are in partnership with Win Liberia, our financial partner, and our official sponsor is Crime Stopper Liberia. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Liberians, welcome to this edition of Film Hard Talk. This is Film FM. This is 87.9. We're broadcasting live to you from Central Monrovia. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Discipline is the bridge. BRIDGE. The boundary, the bridge, the pathway between goals and accomplishment. I'm sure some of you know what goals are and what the accomplishment represents. In case you don't know, your goals are what you hope to achieve, the things you want to do, the places you want to go, the people you want to interact with, the people you want to see in your life, the kind of house you want to build, the kind of car you want to ride, the kind of schools you want your kids to go to. Those are representations of your goals, the things you hope to see, what you want to see, what you want to achieve. Your accomplishment represents what you have achieved. If you want your child to ride a Highlander 2014, Toyota Highlander 2014, and you finally buy it, that's your accomplishment. Let's take a break from our sponsor and partner. When we come back, we recognize all of you and welcome you to the show tonight. This break.
My brother, God can bless anybody. Win big today with Win Liberia on Freedom FM. Yes, for just $1 Liberian dollars or 50 cents United States dollars, you can win from 4,000 Liberian dollars up to 10,000 Liberian dollars. And for $200 Liberian dollars or $1 United States dollar on Japa days, you can win from 15,000 Liberian dollars, 50,000 Liberian dollars, 100,000 Liberian dollars, and up to 1 million Liberian dollars. For these amazing prizes, dial *255*1#. Again, dial *255*1#. The more you play, the better your chances. It's Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Freedom FM. It's about music. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a you must talk it, I mean you cheche. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Thank you very much, Ome Sam Sion and your Crime Stopper group. Yes, you guys are doing extremely well with your anti-mob messages. Christopher Siaka from Minnesota. Welcome, big brother. Mawata Bediti, William Wulu. Welcome to the show. Stephen Fala, Ansu Famule, Asata Miller. All of you are joining us today. Shaklon Chaz has also joined us from Yekipa, Alaska P from India. Stanley Sharif from Broadview. Henry Toh is joining us tonight from Cardwell. Nicholas Yolokon is joining us tonight as well. Emmanuel D. Flomo is joining us tonight from Sunny Cody. Emmanuel Flomo, please invite everybody you know tonight to this show. Please invite everybody to this show because we're talking Nima County tonight. We're talking Nima County politics tonight. We're talking a lot of things tonight. We're going to review a lot of things involving the Capitol building, fire incident. Oh, we're talking it tonight. Okay, so invite people. Some of you think the classes in the but Samuel Goga recommended a friend. Recommended people. Kuna won't do it, all of that. Yeah, Koga will get angry, right? But the strength of the anger is what we are going to tell you tonight. Okay. Nicholas Yolocon, like we say, Emmanuel Flomo, welcome those of you to invite their friends from Nima to join the show tonight. We're supposed to be in Nima live via the radio, so it's 87.9. I don't know how Emmanuel is monitoring, but it's 87.9. We are supposed to be in Nima, especially Ganta and San Cody. Those two big cities, we live in those two big cities. Mohammed Balo is joining us tonight from Brovio. Momo Kiari has joined us tonight from Sanjay Town, Gawala District, Greencape County. Welcome to all of you. All of you, welcome to the show from Lower Margibi County. We have our man Steven Yagadi representing Lower Margibi County. Yasa Sharif has also joined us. Phoenicius Junior Bar has joined us from New Kutan. Patricia Brown is following the show tonight from ELWA community, particularly rehab. David Tueto is joining us tonight from the borough of New Kutan. Agatha Glasgow has joined us tonight from Tinkers Village. James Lamine is also joining us. David Bowulu Ray is joining us tonight from Maryland County via YouTube. Darren Masako has joined us from Broville. Sadia Lasana, all of you who are my fans and my followers from Broville, I need to organize one weekend for us to just meet, sit down, and operate, you know. Yeah, I need to organize that because I can't be living Broville now. I have a lot of folks following me from Broville, and I can't get to meet them in person. I have to do that. I owe you that, and I have to organize that for within 2 weeks. I will organize that. Sadia Kane is also from Broville. Who is Dana Masako? So any of you who has my number, just text me on WhatsApp or all my numbers. Any number you have for me is on WhatsApp. So just WhatsApp me your full name, and then we can start the conversation from there. Let's organize to meet and greet each other, you know, within 2 weeks. All of you who follow me from Broville, yes, I have to meet you. I can't be living in Broville and I have not met you. That's unfair to all of you. So Dana, Sadia, even though my man Sadia can go radical at times, but I'm a boy. So that's it. So all of you, let's find time to meet in Broville. Adaman Gibson is joining us tonight from Johnsonville. Charles Dolobabu is following the show tonight from Soul Clinic. Stephen Bass is joining us tonight from Dakar. Wookie Davis has joined us from Texas in the U.S. Samuel Swa is joining us tonight from Rhode Island in the U.S. Gavelaw Vowolo is following the show tonight. Ansu Komo has joined us. Paul Jasper is following from Maryland in the U.S. Teresa Joseph is joining us tonight from St. Paul Bridge. Johnson Dolly has also joined us tonight from New Jersey in the U.S. Wata Bowman is following the show. Peter Jala has joined us from Kakata City. P. Willie Allison is joining us tonight from where? Harper City, Maryland County. J.D. Williams from Johnsonville, originally from River G County. Yankee Johnson has joined us tonight. Darius Williams is following the show from Painesville. John Saki Kone has joined us from New Jersey in the U.S., particularly Atlantic City. Joseph Kukwe Penny is also following tonight the show. Haja A.G. Swari has joined us tonight from Bone County. Bubba Son is also following from Maryland County. Harris City has joined us from Cardwell. Ansu Como, Verma Macintosh class is joining us from Norway. Verma, it's been a while, but it's good to have you back here. J. Augustus Help is joining us tonight as a common citizen. Oli Wilson has joined us from Jacobtown. Hi, who else? All of you, welcome. Abia Bobodi is joining us from China, Guangzhou, there in China. Welcome, Abia. It's good to have all of you joining us. So thanks to you. It's good to have all of you. Like I said, joining us tonight. Just a lot to talk about. But tonight, let's dig into Jeremiah Kung and Samuel Koga. It's important. Today is the last edition of the show for this week. And so we have to spend enough time digging deeper into the crisis between Samuel Koga and Jeremiah Kung and give you play-by-play description of what we know and what we are aware of. But while you are inviting others to join the show, there are other things that are happening in-house that we have to clear the decks. So yesterday we announced that the PEO was dedicating her new office today, and the PEO has done that, and we'd like to say congratulations to the PEO. Joe Bagger has shown again. Joe Bagger has set another record in the Republic of Liberia and possibly in the world. The first president to change his DEA, his entire drug enforcement team, 3 times in a row within 2 years. Joe Bagger has set another record. Why? Because they all are being compromised. And we told you, no team is going to stay on. We have also a message for all of those who have been appointed on the current interim management team. But you know what? We don't want to get distracted by what is happening within the Capitol Building arson case and the Nimba County politics. So let's focus on that. Money, be patient. Exercise patience. Money, we shall detail you one by one all the 3 individuals named to the interim committee or leadership of the DEA. And we will tell you 2 things. We will tell you, one is that we will say to you that team will also be dismissed, or 1 or 2 will go, and we are going to tell you why 1 or 2 or the entire team will also leave. Okay? So watch the show, because we know the individuals, the characters that have been appointed or nominated to steer the affairs as an interim or in the interim at the DEA. The DEA is a mess. It's a mess, a complete mess. Nothing is going to happen within a DEA. The person that is supposed to fight drug in this country, that person is in Liberia. Joe Bagger hates the person. And I mean, no offense to the other folks, but the person who drew or developed a roadmap that highlighted, detail all the different hubs, the different transit points globally, a geopolitical map that was drawn to detail where drugs are coming from, the kinds of drugs that are coming, the quantity, the quality, the danger of the drugs, where the drugs are being manufactured, and all of that. Look, a detailed geospective was developed, and Joe Bagger people, Mamaka Bailey didn't show it. They turned it down because they realized that guy was a real guy who could fight drugs in this country. They know that the drug cartels, the drugs cartel is aware that Liberia now has individuals who know all the different transactions, where their manufacturers are, and all that. That is why nobody is going to go to the DEA and survive and fight in a fight against drugs. Nobody is going to go there. Nobody. See, today he appointed Biako. Appointed Tape. And the other man from the police. Let's watch his show. The 3 individuals are not new to the security sector. That's the first thing we should say. So if you want to talk about people fighting drugs, and you want to celebrate the 3 individuals who were named or who are appointed to the committee, as if you say they are angels, then you all must be fooling or misleading yourselves. They are not angels. Bagger has not appointed anybody new to the sector to fight drugs. He has appointed the same old police officers, the least experience each of those officers have in the security sector, that 10 years. That's the least. All the 3 individuals named to the DEA have all been in the security sector for more than 10 years. And interestingly, they all have been in the police. They all have served in the police for more than 10 years. They all of them have served in the police for more than 10 years. That's the minimum term they have served in the police. All. So there's nobody new or strange to the security sector. The only difference is that two persons are still in the police, and the Tape fellow is now at the NSA as assistant director for, I think, special services or stuff. That's the only difference. He was in the police. In fact, I'm told he even retired and all from the police. Yes. So they all have been in the police before. So all of them have at least 10 years of service in the police. They fight against drugs. I always say to you, it's a joint operation. The police, from the foundation of this country, the police have been in the fight against drugs. The police have not been left out. Biago and the other fellow are all been into different police intelligence operations. They are not strange. If I'm told that Biago used to be head of the ERU. The ERU is almost like the military arm of the police. They all, anybody see in the ERU, 98% of them went through military and intelligence training. They have all been in the fight against drugs in this country. So there's nobody new that is going to the DEA. That's the first thing you need to know. The individuals that are going to the DEA, they are not new. There are no new persons. There are no new characters going to the DEA. Tape is the oldest serving person in the security sector amongst the 3 individuals appointed at the DEA. He's the oldest serving at the DEA currently in the security sector. He spent over 20 years in the police. He's now at the NSA, and he has spent, I'm told, over 10 years. Yes. Over 12 years in the NSA, at the NSA. So, if that information is correct, which I need to verify, but I know that he has spent at least 7 years in the NSA. From what I can verify is that he has spent at least 7 years at the NSA. But he has spent over 20 years in the police. So 20 years in the police, over 7 years in the NSA, you're talking about over 28 or almost 28 years at least in the security sector. From policing to intelligence and all of that. So there's nobody new going to the police. Nobody new going to the police. They're all old security people who've been around. They have their connections. They have their connections. Like I said, we are going to reserve the rest of the conversation for Monday. We are going to profile them. I can't say the end. Anyway, let's leave that one. But Monday, we will talk about them. The folks that are going to the police. I mean to the DEA. And we'll tell you, we'll predict the outcome of their performance on Monday. On Monday, on the 1st of September, we will predict the outcome of the team at the LDE. And we will give you a timeline. And you'll see within that timeline, you will start to see what will happen. So that's it for the DEA. Again, I will say congratulations to the 3 individuals who have been appointed at the DEA. I don't trust them, and I don't have distrust in them. So I'm in the middle. But Monday we'll talk. DEA. Okay. So I see my UP men running around with this Global Peace Index 2025. And the only portion they took from there is Liberia is rated 70 amongst 80 countries in the world. And they see that as an achievement that Liberia is a peaceful country. The second thing I see is that Liberia is rated 10 in Africa, sub-Saharan Africa, amongst the countries in Africa as a peaceful country. What they don't know is what I need to tell you tonight. Okay, then we can move into our discussion. This is what they don't know that I need to tell you. It's so unfortunate that you don't have, some of you may not have the link, but I'm going to share the link on my social media pages. Amongst the 80 countries in the world, Liberia is rated 70. Not just that, but the countries are categorized, meaning they are placed into different categories. They are placed into highest. They are placed into let me get this information correctly, please. Bear with me. I don't want, yeah, bear with me. Yeah. Okay. So come and talk about something about cash, because tonight I'm paying one person. I'm not paying one person tonight money. That one person, I don't have enough time, so I'm setting a threshold. I want to pay one lucky winner $25,000 for his or her Friday tomorrow, or more, depending on the threshold. So before I leave, I want to pay one person $25,000. So the 5,000, I will have to pay many persons. I want to give one person $25,000. Tonight before I leave. So I will announce the short code again for you to play. You can already start playing. People have already started playing. Sorry. People have already started playing, so you can continue playing if you know the code. But after this information, I'll come back to announce the code and then we'll move into our discussion. Okay? So I was saying, I see your UP man, don't mind you. I always say, hey, just stop listening to those people you're listening to us. We are the ones who our voices have integrity and morality. We're the ones who have respect for the morality of our voice. So we will not come here and lie to you. No. So for those of you watching, here's the link. I'll take you to the link and show you some things on the link. Okay? Okay, I'll take you there. There's a Global Peace Index 2025. And see the category that Liberia is listed in. You are in, you were in fourth grade. And you were at and they say the average to pass in fourth grade to get promoted is 85. So from 84 down, it means you will still be in fourth grade. You will not pass, but you will still be in fourth grade. That's how Liberia looking currently with the Global Peace Index. So she has not passed the yellow mark. She has always been in the red and yellow mark. Last year she was in the yellow mark. She didn't pass the yellow mark. This year she is still in the yellow mark. But because she was assuming at 82, and this year she is at a 70. The one they call it passing mark. But that's not passing mark. You're still in the same class because you did not get promoted. Yeah? You did not get promoted. So you are still in the same class. That's Liberia's current situation of the Global Peace Index. That people, they are aware and they are not telling you. So we have to tell you. Liberia may not passing mark. They don't pass. Rack. You see? Let me click on the map. With the different colors. Okay, those of you watching. Here's the map. Yeah. I want to click on the state of peace so you can see. I want to zoom in. Okay, now it stopped to white. So those of you watching, there's the camera, right? You see the different marks. Look at the colors. You look at the color scheme. You see blue, you see green, you see dark green, light green, yellow, red, and white, right? Okay. We're having conversation now. So someone else should be saying yes, only the laughs, so I can know that you're understanding what I'm saying. So those of you watching, you see what I'm showing you. You see dark green or forest green. You see light green from here. You see here? This is dark green. You see here? This is light green. You see the yellow? You see red? You see white? The white means any white that you see country map white, it means the country is not included in the rating. When you see red, it means that fake people. You see dark orange, that testament perform people. You see yellow, it means that medium. You in the middle. Anything you can drop by or you can claim. Then you see dark red. So they get very high performers at the dark red. The dark green. Then they got high performers that the light green. Then they got medium. Then they got low. Then they got very low. Then they got not included. Now, in math, when they say you are at the medium in math is midpoint. So when you're doing mathematics or percentage rating, they say, I want medium, meaning You're in the middle. You're in the middle, right? So if you are hitting 100% and you are medium or in the middle, what does it mean? It means you score 50, right? This is what Liberians, UP people are celebrating. This is why UP folks are celebrating. See, yes, it. I'm not saying it. You see, Global Peace Index. Hey, my man, show the thing to the people. You see, Global Peace Index, 2025 Global Peace Index, right? You see the Y right here. It means all the countries were Y. It means they are not included in this. You see red here. You see the red. All those in red mean they perform very low. You see the orange. Right after the red, you see the orange here. All those with orange means they perform low. Medium means they are in the middle. Now, let's check the countries and see at what position is Liberia. Even Kosovo is perform above Liberia. Kosovo has 64 is 64. Zambia, Serbia is 64. Zambia is 64. Moldova is 66. Sabastica is 67. Cyprus is small Cyprus. Well, I didn't refire. Yeah, the 68. Senegal is 69. Then Liberia is 70 on the Global Peace Index. So from 70 to 80, there are 10 countries, right? So you count it from 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. There are 10 countries below Liberia. 81, 82, and 83. 13 countries below Liberia. So Liberia is 14 from bottom of 80 countries. Liberia is, let's check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Liberia is 14 from bottom. You say from bottom to top. From 80 to 1. Liberia is rated 14 from bottom to top amongst all the countries in the world. You see, that complacency is something in this country that this country will never develop. They give you 70, you celebrating in your class. Imagine you go to school, you score 70, your friends scoring 80, 85, 90, 95, and all of that. You score 70 because 70 in your school is rated blue. So you celebrating, running all around having party. You running all around having party. That's exactly what Liberia is doing. Liberia scored 50 and she running around and celebrating because she scored 50. Yellow on the Global Peace Index. See Liberia? Let me zoom in for you. This is Liberia at 70. It's yellow. Let me zoom in. You see Liberia at 70. It's yellow. You look 70, right? You see Liberia at 70. It's yellow. You see Liberia? That's Liberia here. 70, that's Liberia. 70. You see that yellow? Then go to the graphic. What yellow represent? Let me zoom in so you see what yellow represent. You see yellow represent what? Medium. So from 1 to 100 and you are in the middle, it means you score 50. Your child is supposed to go to school and score 50 and you be celebrating. And people think Liberia is a peaceful country. But not only that, let's go to something. And there's a narrative in the report that nobody talking about. And we will talk about it. Go to the why there's a portion that say the guy on the contents. You see contents? The contents from 1 to 6. Let's go to content number 4. Why conflicts escalate. Then you read the overview and see what are the situations and the way how that does not exist in Liberia. That's why Liberia scored 50. Because the situation that is highlighted in why conflicts escalate, the situation is happening in Liberia. That's why they score 50. But in Liberia, most of our brothers and sisters, yeah, we're too lazy to read. So those who think they can read, they just take portion of these international reports and bring it to you, push it into you, and you get convinced that Liberia score high mark. Liberian score rack. Liberia score 50. It says anytime 50 means Liberia has a fragile peace, we could escalate, our country could degenerate into chaos at any time. That's exactly what this report is saying. Our country could degenerate into chaos at any time. That's exactly what this report is saying. But let's read. This is their website. Let's read. Why conflicts escalate. Just click on it. Why conflicts escalate. You see it? Number 4. You see? Why conflicts escalate. Let's go. Let me zoom the overview. Let me zoom in. Listen, they said the international conflict management system is overstressed. It's overstretched at precisely the moment geopolitical fragmentation is increasing. Overstretch means it can go beyond the size, go beyond capacity. So the first thing I told you is the international conflict management system is overstretched at precisely the moment geopolitical fragmentation is increasing. Is Liberia experiencing geopolitical fragmentation? Yes. Look around the world. Almost all of the countries are experiencing the establishment of new political parties, including the US. The only reason why Donald Trump did not even establish his political party because he announced it was because the Republican called him back and allowed him to contest on the ticket. That's the reason why even America did not experience an extension or expansion of their political climate. In Liberia, more political parties are still springing out. More civil society groups are still springing out to advocate for good governance and all of that. They say when that is happening, they say a political appetite for external mediation and peace building has fallen. Yeah? Let me read that again. ECOWAS came here. The legislature during the crisis of this house, the Speaker of the House. ECOWAS came here. The House rejected ECOWAS intervention. This is what this is saying. They say the international conflict management system is overstretched, meaning it's getting tired. It's beyond our capacity. They say it is overstretched at precisely the moment geopolitical fragmentation is increasing. You saw a political fragmentation in the House. What happened? ECOWAS and peace building movements and organizations could not handle it, right? Because it was beyond our capacity. So anytime there is a political fragmentation, they are telling you, the global peace people are telling you, every time there is a political fragmentation, it underpins or it weakens their capacity to resolve it. Because it can go beyond their capacity to resolve it. That's what they're telling you. So the day the Senate decided to remove the protein, ECOWAS or MRU will not be able to solve it or may not be able to resolve it. Because there is a political fragmentation in the Senate. And just as there were political fragmentations in the House that ECOWAS could not solve it, AU could not solve it, nobody could solve it, today, to the extent that the government had to violate her constitution, that's what this report is saying. So that Liberia made any progress. They didn't score nothing. They made 50. But they didn't stop there. They said a political appetite for external mediation and peace building has fallen. Meaning, the way Liberians in Liberia, let's put it in our context, if Liberians used to be willing to open up to mitigation or mediation, where ECOWAS will come in when there's a crisis to resolve it, and we will open our arms and say, yes, okay, let's listen to you. They're telling you that political appetite for external mediation and peace building has dropped. It has fallen. Meaning most countries or most of the countries here do not have appetite for people to come from outside to solve their political problems. That's what this report is saying to you. And that's what the UP folks are not telling you. They are ignoring. Probably some of them have not even read this portion of the report. But the very report they are celebrating, the people are telling you that our appetite to have or to embrace or to welcome other people from Nigeria or Ghana or Ivory Coast or Sierra Leone or Guinea, to welcome them and allow them to come in our country for us to sit down and resolve our political issues when there are political fragmentation. Fragmentation means division. One group divided into more than one segment. That fragmentations. That's what they say. That's what they're saying. When there are political fragmentation, we, the countries here, they say in the report, they are not open that taste, their appetite, that taste, their willingness to allow external forces, regional groups to come in and resolve it. They say it has fallen. This is scary. And the government does not want to tell you it. But we will say that to you. This is what they wrote. They didn't stop there. They said, given these conditions, identifying where peace building can deliver the greatest gains has become even more critical. To even identify where peace building can become the greatest gain to them, they say it's at a critical level. Meaning they are saying that, gentlemen, what can we do? What space can we identify? What concept can we develop to encourage these people to accept peace building or allow or to go in to maintain peace after the crisis? You see the house today? This is what they tell you. The house is still struggling to rebuild the peace that they lost as a result of the crisis, or to use their word, the political fragmentation. The house is still divided today. That's what this report is saying. And our folks from the UP are running with something else that Liberia claimed from 68 to 70. So they say that progress. But they stay in fourth grade. Because they didn't reach the Irish. They didn't cross the yellow line. They were yellow at 68. They claimed 2 steps to 70. They are still at yellow. So they didn't get promotion to the next stage or the next class. So when you hear them celebrating this report, tell them, say, hey, stop celebrating. This report is saying, yes, you were in 6th grade. You were in 4th grade, and your Irish was 68. But they say you will have 71 Irish to leave 4th grade to go to 5th grade. What you did is, you had 68 average, but you got 2 points that took you to 70 average, but the 70 points, the 70% cannot take you to 5th grade. So you still feel you are still in 4th grade. So stop running around. That's exactly what this report is telling you. Not only that, let's go further. They say identifying where conflict prevention efforts can have the greatest impact requires an understanding of the factors that lead to conflicts identifying. Last year's GPI identified GPI is the Global Peace Index. GPI identifies several of the key characteristics of war in the 21st century. It noted that Ukraine, Gaza, and Ethiopia were the world's 3 most intense threats of war in 2023. That one for them, right? So, hey, tell these people there is nothing to celebrate. There's nothing to celebrate. Liberia failed and performed dismally. Like I said, you are in 4th grade, and at the 5th period or 5th period, you have 68 average, and you are required to get to score 71 average to pass to the 5th grade, and the year ends, and you still did not score 71. Instead, you score 70. You still did not pass. You got additional 2 points from 68 to 70, but you didn't get promotion to the third grade, to the fifth grade. You're still in fourth grade, so it means you are repeating your class. That's what it means. Because there are many students in that class with 68 average, 70 average, or 32 average, 66 average. Some of them claim, some of them dropped, but they are still repeating the class because they did not meet 71 average. UP folks should not mislead you. Don't allow them to mislead you. This country is not peaceful. This country is not peaceful. The opposition is peaceful. It is the opposition that is maintaining the peace in this country. I say this to you. It is the opposition that is maintaining the peace in this country. If the opposition decides to go radical and ruthless and emotional and aggressive as the UP is doing, trust me, this country will not be in peace. So for you to say the country is peaceful, it means the citizens are peaceful. The citizens are satisfied with the manner and form in which the government is proceeding, so they're not coming out to radically or aggressively engage the government. But no, that's not the case. The real case is the opposition community in this country is actually the community that is maintaining our peace. Because the opposition community has decided to remain mature and extremely intolerant. Extremely tolerant to all of the violations, stress, intimidation, and humiliation that are coming from the government. That's why this country is peaceful. And this is a message for the U.S. government. So the U.S. government should not think, or U.S. government and other international partners should not think that this country is peaceful because of Joe Biden and the UP. It is peaceful because of the tolerance of the opposition, or the tolerance from the opposition community. That's why this country is peaceful. That's exactly why this country is peaceful. So you see the result from your Global Peace Index. Don't allow them fool you. Don't allow them fool you. Even if you go there and say Liberia rated 10 amongst the countries in Africa, look at Liberia rating. Look at the percentage. Look at the percentage. I want to pull it out. Sub-Saharan Africa. See the percentage. And somebody come and tell you, oh, Liberia rated 10 amongst the peaceful country in Sub-Saharan Africa. Yeah. Hey man, don't misbehave. There are countries there, 103 countries, 163 countries. Then you're running around with Liberia. Oh, Liberia, oh, Liberia, oh, Liberia, oh, Liberia. So let's move on to something else. We have more important things to talk about. But like I said, on today, so last night we broke the news. But before I talk about that, let's talk about the cash giveaway some more. Because like I said, I want to pay one person. Like I said, I want to pay one person. I'm paying one person $25,000 tonight. Hey, Robert, Louisa, Robert Slay, welcome. You are an ardent follower of the show. So we have to provide you update of what happened today in the court. But before we do that, let's announce to you. So yeah, see, this is how it works. Like I said, I want to pay one person $25,000 tonight. Who could be that lucky winner? I don't know. But this is how it works, or this is how it's going to work. You need to have and guess what? The one person I'm paying $25,000 to tonight, that person only need to have that lucky winner. We only have to spend $50. I'll take my time and show you how to play, so you understand and follow the trend. Now, in case you have $50 Liberian on your mobile money account, or it's equivalent in US dollars, it means you are qualified to play. I beg you, please allow me to pay somebody $25,000 tonight before I leave the radio. You don't let me down. Now, when you have 50 LD on your account or 25 cents in US on your account, you are qualified to play the cash giveaway tonight. All you have to do, just make sure you dial star, listen keenly, dial star 255 star 1 hash. Let me use my phone and take my time. You see my smartphone? I'll dial star 255 star 1 hash. You don't see my smartphone, that Samsung phone I'm using. Then I send. You see it reading? You see the options? Y'all see the options? So the two options appear. Option number 1 is asking me whether I want to play in Liberian dollars. And option number 2 is asking me whether I want to play in US dollars. So let's assume I want to play in LD because me, a Liberian man, I love LD Benin. I enter number 1. You see, I enter number 1. Once I enter number 1, I press send. I send it. Once I send it, they ask me to enter my mobile money password. But because I'm the presenter here, I am not qualified to play, so I will not enter my mobile money password. But those of you, you see? What you see here? Let me see. Enter your PIN to approve a debit of 50 LRD initiated by Win Liberia or tap 0 to cancel. This is it. The message. So once you enter your mobile money PIN, it means you have already played. The advantage that you have is that the more you play, the better your chances are to win tonight. That's the advantage you have. The more you play, the better your chances are to win tonight. I will ensure by all means I encourage you to play. I want to pay somebody $25,000 on the show tonight. And I will do it. $25,000. I want to pay that person $25,000 tonight to go home as my last edition. And moving forward, every Thursday, I'll make sure we pay somebody $25,000 every Thursday before I leave the radio for my break. So the game is on. Let's play. Let's see who will be the lucky winner tonight to win or walk away with 25,000 Liberian dollars tonight. It's on. The short code, I will announce the short code one more time and move into my Lima County discussion. I'm saying to you, I want to pay an individual $25,000 tonight. All you have to do, just make sure you have 50 Liberian dollars on your mobile money account, or its equivalent in US dollars is 25 cents. When you have that, you take your phone, you dial star 255 star 1 hash. Then you send. When you send, 2 options will appear on your phone. Option number 1 will be asking you whether you want to play in Liberian dollars. And option number 2 will be asking you whether you want to play in US dollars. Any option you select, you send. Then you enter your mobile money password. Game on. Let's go. Game on. At 9:45, before I take my call, I will do the draw for that lucky winner. And then we will call the person on the radio to congratulate that person for winning $25,000 tonight on our show. So let's go to the telephone lines and talk to the person involving the DEA operations before we talk. Okay, yes. So let's go. Let me call this person. This person is going to talk to us on anonymity. We are not going to call the person's name on the radio. A DEA officer is on the run. Hello, good evening to you. Don't call your name because we want to respect protect your identity. Let's hear you. Good evening to you, and thanks for joining our show tonight. Hey, well, again, sorry, sir. Okay, let me try to reconnect. Let me try to reconnect. I'm calling you. Let me try to reconnect. Let me try to reconnect this person quickly. Quickly. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, this person's phone is ringing. Okay, his phone is ringing. The phone is ringing. Hello, good evening to you. Hello. Okay, the phone is still ringing. He hasn't answered. Okay, the phone is ringing. Okay, the phone is ringing. Okay, so the story is being told that the person I'm going to talk about, I will not reveal the identity, but the person is a relative of the DEA officer that is on the run. The deputy director, or former deputy director for operations, the story is told that the former deputy director for operations, I'm sure all of you heard this leak audio where the deputy is instructing a DEA officer to release a drug suspect. So the officer is on the run. The story is told that yesterday evening, a call came from the deputy, for now former deputy for operations, threatening to deal, unquote, to deal with the DEA officer. The second call came in at midnight, inviting the DEA officer to ELWA Junction. Where are you, my man? Come to ELWA Junction. The second call came in, calling the DEA officer after the deputy for operation allegedly or reportedly threatening him that he would deal with him. And then the second call came in. Where are you? I mean, come to ELWA Junction. Just meet ELWA Junction. The man say, who are you? For what? At this time, the man entered the call. I'm not coming anywhere. And then the story is told. Okay. And then the story is told that after the DEA officer ended the call or hung up the call, the third call came in from a female. And this time around, the female, we don't need his name. Okay. The third call came from a female. You understand? Because we're about to speak to different sources. The third call came from a female. The female was telling the DEA officer, where are you? And the officer said, who are you? Who's this? And the story is told that the female said, oh, you didn't have nobody here, and nobody here will come after you. And the DEA officer ended the call. And we are told that the DEA officer is currently in hiding for an officer who arrested a drug with individual who believed to be connected to the first family will be in hiding as a result of an attempt to chastise him and target his life under a regime that claims it wants to fight drugs. But I say this to you, Even those of us who are having these conversations on the radio, we are at risk. Because the cartel will want to target you. If you consistently talk about their activities, they will feel insecure and they want to target you. The very DEA folks who have some of the cartel members deeply rooted within the DEA will also want to target you. When they try grabbing you and you can listen, they will try to physically target you. So this is a risky venture that the government is into. And the worst of it is that those who are protecting the drug dealers are deeply seated in the executive mansion, providing shelter or comfort for the president. And once those who are protecting the cartels or the cartel members are deeply seated in the executive mansion and providing comfort for the president, it means the cartel members and leaders are living in comfort. They can do anything they want to do. They can divide anything they want to divide, any system they want to divide, any leadership they want to divide in our country. That's what it means. That's what it says. So basically, nothing is going to happen. Oh, yes, your play. That's all. Your responsibility is to play. My responsibility is to pay money. That's all. So once you play and it reaches the threshold, I'm watching it already. It reaches the threshold. I'm going to do the job for the 25,000 person and pay the 25,000 person. So don't worry about that. I will never tell you something I'm doing. I'm giving $25,000 out on that. You see, we're going to just watch and see. I will pay that one person $25,000. That lucky winner. And every Thursday moving forward, I will pay $25,000 before I go home. So I'm watching the dashboard. Don't worry. Like I said, 9:45, I will do the draw. So you have from 9 to 9:25 to play, and I will do the draw for that lucky winner. Don't worry about that. I'm not worried about that because I will pay the person that $25,000 so that person Friday will be set. Now, listen to this recording from Samuel Koga. Listen to this recording from Samuel Koga. Listen to this recording from Samuel Koga. So, today I got a call from a number of Nibayans. So, Samuel Koga wrote in one of the Nima County chat rooms today. The chat room is captioned ONENIMBA PEOPLE. One Nimba people. And at the time Samuel Koga wrote, in the chat room, you had 27 persons online, including Jeremiah Kuhn. Samuel Koga posted a couple of pictures and videos. And the pictures and videos were scary. Y'all listen, yo. You know I'm a fast talker, but I'm taking my time tonight to narrate this because I want this to resonate and sink deeply in you tonight. Samuel Koga wrote in this chat room. For those of you watching, let me show the screen to you. Let me zoom in and show to you. No. If I show the screen, the way Samuel Koga name saved in the chat room, people will get to know who did the screenshot. Yeah. So let me not show it. Okay, I think I can hide it and show it. Let me zoom in and hide it and show it. I'll just save it. Okay, let me hide the caption and show the Honorable Koga. Let me try and hide it and show the Honorable Koga. I hope you'll be able to see you. I'm not supposed to show it anyway. Yeah, I don't, yeah, sure. It's not displaying. So Samuel Koga wrote. I really want to see what he wrote, but it's not showing clear. Okay, let's interrupt this conversation and talk to this guy from the Nima County people thing. You'll play the cash giveaway. We'll come back. Okay. Let me call this person on the DA thing. A lot just news tonight. Yeah, don't worry, we'll have time. We'll talk. I'll keep playing the cash giveaway while you're listening. I have to pay one person $25,000 tonight before I go home. So let's talk this DA thing. Let's hear the officer that is on the run for his life. Hello? Hey. Ava. You ready to talk there? The network, the person is in the yeah. You know when you're in Haiti now. You know when you're in Haiti, eh? Hello? How are you?
Number.
Okay. I know you have a network problem, but this is Austin Kawa, the journalist who is supposed to talk to you.
Okay, Austin. How are you, brother?
Okay. Number, don't call your name, don't call anybody's name to keep everybody safe. We just want a narration.
Okay, I should call my name, right?
No, don't call your name.
All right.
Yes, and don't call anybody's name. We just want the narration, the story, what is happening with your relative. What's the relationship between you and the person, the officer that is on the run?
Okay. He's my brother.
Okay, the officer is a brother. What did he say happened to him? What really happened? What did he observe? From the start from the telephone calls that came in until him being on the run?
Arrest that was made, and this lady say her father is 104 that work with DEA.
Okay.
So when the arrest made, we took the girl to the office, and the man requested that we should free the girl. We told him no, the girl cannot be free until somebody come and sign for the girl. After we started discussing, he said, "Oh, it's my daughter. Please let her go, let her people sign, and let her people carry her." So we said no, but it can't be that. We all due respect. The people when we took her from, we were attacked from the place there. They took 2 motorbikes from us. After the attack was going on, when the girl boyfriend escaped, we went and put Grenada people together. How they came back to us. When the riot was going on, our other man that was passing decided to help us in the process.
Okay.
So the guy went and joined on the other man too. They took him back from him. How we maneuver, whatever carry the suspect and the judge to the office. So when we get to the office after 45 minutes, the lady family decided to call or follow.
Okay.
Yeah, came to us to the office. It was after 12 going to 1 when we started the discussion. When they got called, he was speaking at 04. He said, "I'm 04. Please release the girl. She's my daughter. Let people carry her." And after he said no. The girl can be released just like that. There's somebody sign for the girl and carry her and bring her back in the morning. Then investigate continue.
Okay.
Because the people they took motorbike from on the motorbike issue, that people motorbike that would take because the government gave her, they gave her car, they gave her motorbike to be using on operation. You can rent the thing and go on the operation. So that's somebody sign. He said, "No, I'm talking to you. She's my daughter. You want to release my daughter? Please release my daughter. Then our family carry her." So I said, "Chief, we all due respect. Consider it done. In our security, when they concern with me, it will happen. It can be happy."
Okay.
Okay. He said, "But the girl said you're beating all the family. Just call me. Give her the phone, talk to us." I said, "Chief, I'm not inside Oster. Let me carry the phone there." He said, "No, I hear the girl talking. They say, Oster, get the phone to her. My dog, let me talk to her." When I get the phone to the girl, I said, "I said, oh, but who be on you?" She said, "Oh, that one woman." As soon as the boss see that one woman said, "But you hear what the girl saying? That one woman be on her." Then he asked the girl, "Sarafina, that one beat on you?" He said, "Daddy, that one woman beating you with rotten." Then he said, "The woman say beating you?" He said, "Yeah, the woman say beating you," but she just left it. So when we're talking, he said, "You want how the girl calling me?" I said, "She wait me, let me intervene. Let me investigate what we had to go on." He said, "No. How she calling me? I wait to tell how she calling me." So I said, "Yeah, she said that." I said, well, and she said that you must know that she's my daughter. Therefore, family care was very much key. Then the people stand for the carry on. But because the way he was talking, he was saying things, I had the permission. Please allow me to do a piece of job.
Okay.
He said, oh, I told him the time I allow you to do a piece of job. Sorry for his question. You know, fucking, he said to that place again, I want to see you to my office tomorrow morning. I want to see you fucking out of my office tomorrow morning. In fact, I'm marshal people. They have to begin there. I said, okay, I don't want to see you to that DA office again no more. I'm going to tell you, no more work with DA. I don't want to see the carriage that they chief. We all due respect. When I say they come and stand for the girl, what a party I said, people already stand for the girl, but they do stand for the girl. He said, I didn't get over there. She, I give my piece of job. That's but then I drive in there. Oh, I talking to them doing a piece of job. Okay, I'm coming. I drive, I'm very sure. If I can no one work with DA. So I thought he was saying anything at least to start best to handle the issue. But he drove, he came there. And he disrupted, took my uniform, took on the boost. I have money on me, 11,500. So I took that money from my wallet. Later on, when he put me in a car trunk, the back of the car, they put out a run. Because people were packed. They said, no, but they were not happy. Because they can arrest other people in the children. You're telling them to quote, you're saying them so, because they arrested the daughter, how are you treating them? But when I happy. So as we were talking, one of my well-being, he started intervening against me. So I said, what for me? Where's she coming from? How she got a drug? So later on, one guy went to Kafaro, he went to Ozobo and let it. Then I was saying, go and let the media know. Because what you're doing with the man is wrong. How come they started coming but then the car now go.
Where did this happen? All of this happened at the headquarters of the LDEA?
It happened to the sub office at LDEA, Man Bagley detachment, then what happened here?
What's the name of the girl? You said Claretina?
Sarafina.
Do you remember her last name?
No, I can't remember her last name, but the name.
But the fact that she's calling the 104 daddy, anybody could assume, right? That I mean, she 104 is her dad.
Yeah. 104 is her dad because he said that, and he said, "But how did they calling me?" He said, "I told him, I said to show it, she's my daughter. Is why she calling me dad." So after I was in the car, when the angry car said, but then they will not go and back here, will not lie. I had one of the guys and then went straight to the radio station for the first time. And my first time I was doing like that radio station, man back in. He don't want, he saw the power coming around too much. My boss man came, which is Uriah Gile, the detachment commander. I kept talking to him, he said, oh, I told you I was anyway, but no need for you to carry them, man. You're putting them down because you're bringing problems.
What did you say his name is? Uriah Gile?
Uriah Gile.
Okay.
Yeah, when they put me down on the car, so I requested for my money. Then the boss man asked the driver, but what you told me, man, say, okay, where I told, I said, no, but how 11,000 in my weather, and he took his entire thing for me, but I need my money. When he put his hand down on the taxi, the seat, he only took $1,000 and gave it to me with the weather. So I said, no, the one that high in the weather is 11,000. They don't want to get away to 400. I don't know, so I said, no. But because you were a friend, so he said, Lauren, I beg you, I still got to talk to you. Let it go. Forget about the money, I'll give the money back to you.
Now, tell me, let's run into the escaping thing or running into Haiti and all of that. Where are you now talking to us?
Okay. At the present moment, I can show my location because I'm not to my house. My level not see. People running after me. People calling me. They don't even know calling me. They won't see me. There's last night, 3 other cars went in my community with army cars on. They said they want to go visit me. They said, how do you community? That old thing of one loving that our friend. Or we know it hot. We know that hot. And they call me. How many people in the community call me and say there's what going on? So now, I was hardly ill and my family said not in the yard. I told my family that I wasn't given. I told them to leave the place because they are not safe. And I'm receiving a lot of calls. People calling me.
So did you receive any call from maybe any superior authority at the DEA threatening you?
Yeah, I received a lot of 30 messages on my phone.
Okay, I know you're going to forward those messages to me and all of that, so we can have the public informed. But let's talk about the core aspect. The first call from the authority, what did they say to you?
Okay. The first call I received that I should go over and report a statement to say that they guy myself will never try out there, even here myself, we ain't even talk. Then another person called me, said they were going to offer me 300 US. I want to say what's going on a force. That different person myself was talking, and fact that Tito, I didn't arrest anybody.
So they wanted you to tell the public that the audio is fake.
Yes. You know, I should go and tell the public what happened is false. They're not true.
For $300 US.
Yes.
And what's the story about a female calling you and telling you that, oh, you had him, I know where to find you, I'll come after you?
Yeah, she tried to, the female asked me, where are you? So I told her, say, I'm in Bikano. He said, oh, but why are you hiding yourself from me for? I know where you are, but I want to talk to you. Like anything happening, I just want you to talk one-on-one. So I told her, no, but I'm in Bikano. And he said, but in Bikano, but even in Bikano, I can show you or show you nothing will happen. I want to get a story from you. So I told her, no.
Now I know. I mean, so what are all constraints you're going through? Your family is not with you. I know you may be in fear that your life is at stake or at risk. You're being targeted. Has anybody from the government Has anybody attempted reaching out to you to know what is happening with this news that you are, escaping?
No government official even call me. Only my pastor and my mother been praying along with me because my wife keep calling her for what going on. And they ask me where is she? He telling her that she herself, she to another place and I'm myself to another place. We not together. We're talking on phone.
Wow. I mean, everybody, if you watch the Facebook Live, everybody is like, why, and why. This is happening in Liberia and all of that. But again, this is a country we have. We wish you well. I hope you will stay safe and play safe. And hope they were hoping that the good ones in the government will be able to reach out to you and secure your protection. But again, you can't trust anybody.
It's not easy on me. It's not easy. Because the call I receiving, I had two phones. The other thing that I already put it up because they call too many text message. And most of the text message on the phone. Yeah, and my community people calling me, talking to me that I should go far away from the place because for what they're noticing, people keep strange people just coming into the community. Because I had a t-shirt to my house. There are 2 other guys just came to the t-shirt. They ain't got party, but they're just sitting there. Family person will go on the roof, family person will go to my house way. So they just call me. So
are you an armed carrying officer?
Yeah, I took the arm training, but I will not issue weapon.
Okay, so you're qualified. You are licensed.
Yes. I got license to arm. I took the arm training. I got my license.
Okay, my brother. This is my personal number. You can keep in touch with me at any time. You can forward any information you want to forward to me via WhatsApp, through SMS. I'll be waiting to air them or flag them on the radio so the public can get to know what is happening to you and how you're doing.
I really need help from the government.
What kind of help do you need from the government?
The first thing, my leg is not safe, and I can't move. I don't get free movement. And I'm seeing myself either going backward, either going from the interior side and just be there that people will not see me. Because it's what's going on. It's very, very hard for me now. Even if it was only one person, but this time around, I began 4 persons to the issue.
There's 104 person. Who is 104? What's his full name?
The coin, he's the offer for DA, Mayor P.
Mayor P.
Yeah, Mayor P.
Is that the tall fellow?
The tall fellow.
Okay, I think that's it. I knew a tall fellow who used to work with the MCC, the Moreover City Corporation.
Okay, he's the one. But according to people, a photo on Facebook, Yeah.
Okay, Major P. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I think our director, the O2, the A2, the government just dismissed them. I think yesterday the president is a
Sure.
honorable pastor. Yeah. So now you know one person targeting me now because it's because of the issue for all these things is because for one far, just imagine I'm the actual agent for complete 13 years and I've been working with an institution. And I even implore, but we stay doing the job because we want Mama Labrador to be free of the job. So we maintain our position and doing what we can do. I've been working to a lot of places. I've been doing BB arrest. Even if you go on EFBC, one judge I work with EFBC. Most of them are recording. Because for me, if I arrest, I let for the world to know. On social media. Yes. So I really need help from the government because what happened for the first time. And today it happened again for the second time. So my family left, I raised.
So what we can do for you here at Freedom FM, we can communicate your message to these international partners. We can send them the audio. We can send the audio to them, asking for help and protection. And then we're talking about the U.S. Embassy, the Swedish government, the European Union. And I'm sure they'll be able to contact you and help in or aid in that direction. So that we can assure you we're going to do that on your behalf.
I would be happy if you're having in a position because, you know, the life we live in now, the war is evil. I think we've been here a lot of death. All of person will go inside the person died, they know who killed them. So those are on new death. How you can come about. Because you try to do the right thing, other people take it to be bad.
Just us here at Freedom FM. We're going to send your secure your contact or send your contact to those international partners and this interview to them so they can listen to it and reach out to you and see how they can provide some protection for you. Listen to the government and ensure that you are protected. So I'm going to keep in touch with you. Like I said, feel free to talk to me anytime. My telephone line is open at any time to talk to you.
Okay, brother. Thank you ever so much.
You're most welcome. So, folks, you listen to the DA officer. Some of them in the DA, they know him. They know already who was talking because I'm receiving a lot of text messages from folks within the DA. I'm not going to talk to any authority from the DA tonight. We established contact with 104 in the DA, 704. Sorry. 704. Let me get that correct. 704 in the DA. I think I should know him, not like that, but I knew him from the MCC. He used to be causing a lot of troubles all around before. But that's it. You heard it. I'm not going into detail because we have a lot of things to talk about. And then we have our catch that we have to do or draw and give somebody $25,000 just at 9:45. So we're hoping to do that within a jiffy. Now, let me play you this recording from. So listen to Samuel Koga. I was reading for you the comment made by Samuel Koga in the chat room before the call came in. And I need to do that. So this is the message. Let's go back. So Koga writes in the chat room, one Nima people. He said, these are Nima brothers who were seen planning against me, how they will find someone to harm me and also destroy me on the social media in favor of VP Kong. It's Koga. This was what Koga wrote in the one Nima people chat room. Listen to this video. The audio from this video.
Content of my neighbor's screen last, and I will elected Judy as a senator. The content of my neighbor's screen last, and I will elected Judy as a senator. You give me confirmation power. But I'm here to confirm people. So with people who say that the vice president and myself will not work together, I think the vice president doesn't want to work with me. I want to say it clearly to the public so they can understand. We have been subjected like a bare ball, and I asked Samuel Koga not going to accept that. Once I was elected as a senator of this country, I must be given the opportunity to recommend my citizen. It is my fiduciary responsibility. I can't sit now, a group of citizens crying on me for job,
Then one individual supersedes everything. He does the county work, he does the nation work. Then who am I? If a vice president goes to the president and says, well, Nima candidate, my candidate leave with me, out of courtesy, teamwork, he will listen to him. But in my mind, the vice president should reciprocate. In a mother, he can go to the vice president or the president to say that anything that has to do with Nima, please refer to me. Equally so. When we make recommendations, it should be accepted as a legislator of the country. Then show good faith. But you cannot be the only one that will take the shot. Then we live on a wayward. No, I don't think that's the proper way for us to go. And ask Samuel Koga will not accept it. I can tell you for free. Well, the period of the time that the Nima people elected me for, the time elapsed, and they want to take their job, fine. But the Nima people know that I'm somebody who is a straight talker, and they know that I can defend them, fine. I don't think that is the way we're supposed to go. We need to respect each other in this country. Politics should not be because I got the upper hand, so therefore I can suppress anybody. No, for me, I'm a water. When you tie me on the other side, I can boss another way to make way for me to live. And what I'm saying here is what's happening. It's not secret. The vice president is listening to people that, oh, that man there, pretty soon he will be vice president running me to somebody. So he believes in it.
No, let's end it there, folks. Let's end it there. I want you to hear that portion. The vice president is listening to people and believing that, oh, Samuel Koga wants to be running mate to other people and blah, 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 blah. And he's believing it. He's believing what? Koga was opening his wide mouth of recent and telling people that, oh, I'm a vice president. When George Weah is a common citizen, when he sees me with my convo coming, he will pack. This is the vice president who is calling a George Weah common citizen now wearing fear, harboring fear of a Samuel Koga just in Nima. Una in Nima, just in Nima. Just right in Nima County. The man who said George Weah is a common citizen. When my convo coming, he will pack. That the mayor is afraid of Samuel Koga just in Nima County, not in Liberia, Nima County. So he's listening to other people that Koga will go after him and contest as running mate. The Jeremiah Kun that is so popular or claimed to be so popular in Nima that is contesting in 2029 to be president. It is depending on Nima to make him president. That he is afraid of Samuel Koga. Tells the man is that Jeremiah Kun is a dead bag in Nima. If this man was so popular in Nima, why is he being afraid of Samuel Koga? Why is he afraid of Samuel Koga contesting as running mate to any political party? As a matter of fact, most of these political parties have had running mates from Nima. And CDC and UP still want to all the runoffs. The godfather of Nima never went to one presidential runoff in our elections. As popular, individually popular as he was, Nima Ford never took him to one presidential runoff election. But yes, he used his influence to influence his supporters to make presidents. Can Kun do that? No. Can Samuel Koga help Kun to do that from the traditional perspective? Yes. Is Samuel Koga willing to do that? No. Why is Koga not willing to do that? Because Jeremiah Kun is not coordinating or working with him. Superintendent, the other one, everything about Nima is Jeremiah Kun's decision. Not only Koga angry, Koga is expressing because he does not scheme. If he hates you, come and say, I hate you. Because you know Koga is an illiterate man. The man is an illiterate man. So the illiterate saying the man, so the man can say, hey, my man, me, don't be that nonsense to me. Oh. The other one won't be scheming and all of that, they're not exposed. So that's the case. But yes, the weird thing you need to know. Koga and Jeremiah Kun enter a deal. Jeremiah Kun committed to Samuel Koga that, my man, that county me, I need you in that county to run the county. You, my man, we've come from a long time. I want to be president. And trust me, you know the president can decide who becomes speaker, who becomes pro tem. You are a potential pro tem. Besides that, the role of Senator Johnson, I as vice president, I'm in the executive mansion. I have the ears of the president. Anything about Nima passes through me. Once it's about Nima, the president will pass it through me. I will pass it through you. They go to the people. But then we will coordinate Nima votes, put it behind me in 2029, and you will be my campaign manager. So you have to be the face of Nima. That was before the election. That's why you saw Koga as representative decided to be chair to remove Fonanti. Because Jeremiah Kun, as vice president, saw Fonanti as a potential running mate, or a potential presidential material in 2029. And I will declassify or I will disclose information here tonight why Jeremiah Kun believed that Fonanti will be a CDC candidate for president in 2029. Jeremiah Kun used to be close to George Weah. Jeremiah Kun used to be in the circle of George Weah. Jeremiah Kun and Thomas Fallon they've heard George Weah speak strongly about Fonanti. So that clique, that circle have been feeling insecure with Fonanti. And Jeremiah Kun told two persons that George Weah will not contest in 2029. Jeremiah Kun and Thomas Fallon, they told Samuel Koga that George Weah will not contest in 2029. That George Weah told them that Fonanti, if he's not contesting, he will select or prefer Fonanti as as standard bearer of the CDC. Let me repeat. Samuel Koga and Thomas Fallon, when they started the removal of Fonanti Kofa, the reason why they convinced Koga to serve as chair for that committee, for the anti-Kofa blog, they told him that George Weah told people that if just in case he's not contesting, he will prefer Fonanti Kofa on the ticket of the CDC. Fala get ambition, Sir Joseph get ambition, Kun get ambition. That's why you see all of them fair today with George Weah. And all of them did not support Fonanti. Supported Fonanti removal. On the basis of that, in the middle of that, Prince Johnson passed away. Koga said, "Hey, Kun said, easy, oh my God, my man, you my candidate already. So you see, God can do it for. You see how God can work. That's why Jeremiah Kun told Samuel Koga, you see how God can work. Now, as a vice president, I'm going to convince the president and the Unity Party to support you, Koga, as senator in Nima." And I said this to you there, it was Jeremiah Kun who told the president in face-to-face that Mr. President, Koga is a winning candidate. Let's support Koga. I will not tell you who Bwaka Charles was for Nima. I will not say it today. My hero Pab one day I will say it, but today I will not say it. Bwaka Charles for Nima is coming in the government. A controversial figure that was Bwaka Charles for Nima. It was Jeremiah Kun who convinced Joe Bwaka to support Samuel Koga. because he wanted Koga to be the main man, the face of his campaign in Nima. To be channeling everything from the executive to Koga for Nima to form a team. Samuel Koga agreed to everything. Boom, he became senator. The first list Koga did and sent to Kun. Kun folded it and trash it. A list of over 32 paramount chiefs, town chiefs, district commissioners, city mayors, and township commissioners. One name did not come out. Jeremiah went and did a parallel list and sent it to the executive marshal and appointed all those people from the municipal authorities. Kun start getting angry. Kun send Jeremiah Kun or text me or somebody could got message Jeremiah Kun. Oh, you won't fight me? You won't betray the struggle? Capital Building. When you saw Samuel Koga on Spoon Talk that night, the very night that the Capitol Building got burned and the chairs were removed from the Capitol Building, who told you Jeremiah Kun was not in the know? So Koga saying text. All the risks I took, I risked my political career for you. Is this how you want to pay me? And he said, I will fight you. And the fight starting today. Abraham Kone, you want Abraham Kone, you want pay my money. So Jeremiah told him, I risked Koga. He said, Koga told you, Koga said, I risked my career for you, my political career for you in this fight. We disrespected Supreme Court. We developed a conspiracy that I was on the scene. We spearheaded everything. Everything was done for Capitol Building. Before I left, even I was on the grounds of the Capitol Building when I called on Spoon Talk. People got my video talking about it all around here. The people know they got my video. They saw me and they asked me in our interview, where are you? Where am I talking to you from? And I told them I'm currently on the grounds of the Capitol Building and talking to you, Stanton. Samuel Koga said that thing in the interview. The next Capitol Building got burned. He was in a car on the grounds of the Capitol Building and told Spoon Talk that he was talking to Stanton Witherspoon from the Capitol Building. Koga reminded him, reminded Kun about all of that. He said, I'll risk my political career. And this is how you want to pay me? And he told Kun that I will fight you. I will fight back. And if push comes to shove, everything the public needs to know, the public will know about the Capitol Building fight. Yesterday, I said, Jeremiah Kun quiet, right? Jeremiah Kun has instructed all his boss, beginning from behind, not to respond to Samuel Koga. Have you seen any serious human being behind Jeremiah Kun responding to Koga? Have you seen any serious human being for UP responding to Koga? No. You know why? Jeremiah Kun has told his UP allies not to respond to Koga. Kun has told his people, his people in a circle not to respond to Koga because they are all in fear. That one for Koga to go disgruntled because he reached there. I think he's in the middle. It's going to destroy Jeremiah Kun. Koga is even aware and told Jeremiah Kun, now when you from Sano, you can't reset here. Your parents here, they born you here. You from Sano, your name Kun. Kun get from Nima, your name Kun. You Kume. Besides that, you Kun, you went to Sano and told the people that you from Sano, you from I'm tired or somewhere. You and TJ and Jim Bannon talking to Sano, and you told the people in Sano that you are from Sano. You told the people your hometown. You think you leave from Sano and come to Nima to come for a Koga in Nima? It's not possible. And that's the message Koga is spreading now in Nima to his Nimaeans. And then Koga is presenting a list of names that he submitted to Jeremiah Kun that did not come out for appointment. The folks are already appointed. They are already confirmed. To the extent that Koga tried to even step on or delay, negotiate or delay the confirmation of those town chiefs and district commissioners, Jeremiah Kun, they made a president of the Senate now. Step on it and push for their confirmation. You know what it is to sit down and spearhead the branding of Capitol building to incriminate other people just on your behalf, you Jeremiah Kun. The calculation was let's neutralize Fonati because he's a strong political figure in 2029. Even if George Weah does not carry him as political leader of the CDC, a speaker for 6 years will be a potential and influential figure in the country and a strong donor to the CDC that could influence a lot of things in the country. Let's fight him. Hence the fight. Again, they say Megan to all. But there's some things that we know. This country is dangerous, risky. And those guys are dangerous, they're risky, especially Jeremiah Kun. Do you think Koga is the only person angry? No. Koga is not the only person angry in the caucus. The caucus members are angry. They are angry, but you know what? It's good for them. I love it. I love it. Koga has to feel the pain of betrayal. When people look up to you for friendship, build connection with you, contact, relationship, and you betray it on the grounds that political theater here. Politics is inconsistent. Jeremiah Kun playing you inconsistent politics, then you getting angry now. But Kun and Brenna Capital bidding for Jeremiah Kun business. So you see, you use your hand to destroy something or destroy somebody. Then the person who you were destroying that person for comes back and pay you negatively. Pay you, injure you. It's even willing to destroy you. Koga wrote it in the chat room. This is Koga ready. Yeah, my people, I come get your money. Don't worry. Let me go to your dashboard. This is Koga's writing. These our Nima brothers were saying plainly against me how they will find someone to harm me and also destroy me on the social media in favor of free people. That's how Jeremiah, that's how far Kun can go. And they're not going to reconcile. Trust me. They are not. You know what they will not reconcile? Because Kun is not of them. Jeremiah Kun is of them. Sorry, Koga is of them and Kun is not of them. And so Koga will not reconcile with a Kun. Trust me, it will not happen. The first thing, they do not even have the same space. Traditionally, they cannot go in the same space because they're not equals. The place that Koga is supposed to be, Kun can be there. He can, even with a vast president title, he can be there. But again, the message is don't allow people to use your hands to destroy other people. Thinking they will pay you to do it. Tomorrow, they could betray you. And you be left. And now, man, what is even disastrous? If you decide to fight Jeremiah Kun back, you tell the man secret, the mentor your own secret too. And I have for always, yeah, then we'll bring it also. But the real reason why Koga is angry, that's the reason that Jeremiah Kun dumped him. Jeremiah Kun used his hands to fight for Nanti Kofa and destroy the Capitol building and did not and made a commitment to him that he would be the face of Nima, that he Kun was going to channel everything from the executive to he Koga and then to Nima. And Kun betrayed. That's the real reason you see Koga is angry and fighting. He himself told you that all the names he submitted were rejected for appointment. He Koga said it. That's a real anger. That Nima people are not knowing him. The executive is not using him. The executive was using Prince Johnson. So Koga's expectation is that the executive will use him. Unfortunately, there is a vice president for Nima. So the executive cannot leave a vice president that comes from Nima and goes directly to deal with a senator. The chain of command will be wrong. So the executive is channeling that everything through Koga. Now, Kun. So Kuna is on an obligation to live up to his commitment that everything that is channeled through me from the executive will be channeled through you into Nima. That trust has been betrayed. Koga angry. All appointments in Nima have been made. So he's angry. Tagunji, clap for Tagunji. To son temps. And that song was singing for Samuel Koga. Your clap for Jericho. To son. Can use Koga's hands to destroy himself. They own him, they use him to destroy him. All Koga will be doing now, fighting war, they launching attack, going from radio station to radio station, launching attack. Jeremiah go, yes, I finish. You're leaving with no job lasting. That's what happening to Koga now. After using you, after allowing yourself to be used. So, folks, I'm going to steal 5 or 10 minutes of Windian's time, but let me just go to the line and take calls, 10 calls, 30 seconds each, and then let me do a draw and see what I can give the one person that $25,000 as promised. So let's be taking the calls while we running through the board to do the draw for hello, good evening to you.
How you doing, sir?
I am okay. How are you?
Yes. This is Shama NPM calling from Gadget Factory.
Go ahead.
No, my dear, when we were telling our people that Waka just have a free 42 years, in government without letting anything, people didn't listen to us. The first thing, Waka have no connection. Waka he was just using Liberian money, just for free to, pretend that he was learning government while he was doing nothing. Our people now paying the price, because I would say they paying the price because they didn't understood us when we were telling them. When we were telling them that this Papayo Siso, his age is not the age of Methuselah. Yeah. It does have nothing to do with wisdom. It has nothing to do with wisdom. Wisdom is quite different from age. Waka, we just give it that free chance to just suck Liberia people money. Use Liberia people money to, make himself to become young again. That's what we're doing. But when it comes to caring for Liberians, it does seem on a clear note. And then, I really want to, congratulate our president, George Manneh Weah. Says that when the clinician want to wake up, because being wise, he will always put the country first. It doesn't mean that we are so much patient. It doesn't mean that those people, they are more powerful than we do. Absolutely no. We are very stronger and we are well connected than they do. If anything that the thing that they can do, we can do more than that. But because we listen to our president, because we see how, our president loves this country to the higher extent, so whenever he speaks, we listen to him. There's someone father who destroy himself and say that he's turning back home. Seriously, when we went to his yard, Why he told us? Some of us here were coming, tears drop from our eyes. You that have your position. Everybody want to feel around. People know that you have it. And you being the first, the same person coming to
Thank
the
you,
people.
thank you, thank you. We can continue. Let's take all the callers. Good evening to you. Let's hear you. 30 seconds.
Good evening, Pastor Kawa.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, because I'm calling for your service. Thank you very much, my brother. You see, we're telling the people. We say we were campaigning for door to door at a time. We say President Baka had you're not being President Matthew. Don't you vote the party? Say, Papa, get experience. Papa, get posted when you can't change you will come. Come investor will come, company will come. We say the party, not get posted. I will say, my say, 90% now, the staff was off. But today, what we say, when the staff President Baka take over today, over that time in trouble. When you go, never all of this. Oh, they decided memorandum. What they decided memorandum, cartoon, they like what for with memorandum. We tire. When you go to America, Toronto say, they play 4 hours in days, speak good English. What are they going to school? You will find out flying around with English in Italian. They say, Papa, to go into the ruler, they insult our president. The rock African country was the monkey and the worker. In future, the law from the table. So then they say, well, they say, good English. They say, good English, they get it, all African country money. They are getting up at money. They say, good English will see. Well, President, we have to go out of the car. You say, that they will see. Not like good English will see, I don't go out of the bread, but and we tell that people didn't make emergency. You say, I want to have money. Profit, no, we get school fee to pay out of the school fee now. When we get school fee, the rest are out of it. Money is going to be opening. That's a government share money with criminal at the end. They take the good money. That one was all about that. Therefore, they didn't listen to it. They have met the poor into this. They have met the poor into this. In fact, they important job. So paying people, firing people, paying for that. Therefore, that's how you get for a job. So I said, what thank you for I want someone spend. President, we are. I said, I bless God so much for you. The mega went to go there. People say, now I love for the country. What kind of love they make for the country? And then now I love my son. Let me tell you that net. But then now I love. Talking about making a water and then doing African gaining all what those salary in the country. But then that love the country, they bet that today they have real that they say yes, that's true. John, we love the country. So I woke up from real beyond President Baka. He said, I voted them no party for the next screen and zero. I'm sorry to the now we vote for them and name my family. So that brave people they stay for your friend and they pass it out, push on your photo when they're ready. They will hurry up and go jump there, bring push, bring dead, bring zombie, bring all the one there. So they are shit, they are head down.
Thank you. Next person, go ahead quickly. Let's hear you.
Yeah, Austin, good evening. How are you?
I'm okay. Please go ahead.
Yeah, F1car. And thanks very much for the work that you do for country. And the news that you broke last night, they were confirmed by Bonatti and the team of lawyers. You know, that because of that late commission.
Oh, yeah.
And the case was postponed. And can you imagine that? The prosecuting lawyer was defending that far the concern, they presented the document, the case was to go on. But, yes, you know, that's the kind of country that we have here now. Honor your Boakai. And this whole Koga in Jeremiah Pond's store, I don't know how they are going to do it. I don't know how they are going to do it. Because you can want all. That is the thing about Jerry. You want all. You're the vice president. You're the standard bearer. You're the one controlling the country. How can it be? And the whole thing about Koga allowed himself to be used. You should have been knowledgeable enough and have enough experience in that legislature. Then Jerry, to use you were dancing all over. When the fight was going on, you were dancing all over in hotel. You were dancing. You were enjoying. And this is why we see that this case is highly political. You are on take the very night the incident occurred that you were in the yard. What are you doing there? You could not confirm what you were doing in the yard. After that, we saw the Capitol building on fire. But here we are today. They let you go. Don't let me hear, man. You put the mayor outside. The mayor will put you outside. And as for us, we want our fight. Let our fight continue. Let our fight go on. We'll see what happens. Because this is what we see. They're talking to the night. Everybody's running for 2029. You know who has for everybody? You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. Before you get to 2027, your whole political career is there and destroyed. because you are evil in your heart. It's personal, for the common good of the citizen and the county. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Let's talk to the next person. Good evening to you. Go ahead. Good evening.
Hello.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, this is Will Smith, and I joined you from Margibi, Kakata.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the topic on the discussion. You see, what have entered the ears of Koga, it will remain in the ears of Koga and continue to grow and Koga will not leave here until 2029. Let me tell you something. Now, Koga has got a mindset that look, he himself too can be vice running mate. He can be vice president and you want to be vice president. You don't want to run any position.
But if Jeremiah could be vice president in Liberia, then Koga can be vice president in Liberia.
So he say, you don't want to run or come with Jeremiah who will be the godfather of Niba Clanton. So the letter he trying to say he can never submit to Jeremiah Kuhn. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to our bro from Canada. Let's hear you. Go ahead.
Hey, Ozzy, how you doing, man?
I'm okay.
Canada. Yeah, Ozzy, thank you for the show again today. You say, every day when you kind of listening, because you can bring out new information. Our brother I called earlier about where you're interviewing for the DEA thing.
Yeah.
My advice to you, you should try to reach out to the new leadership, the people that are there, to see what best they can be able to helping. So you should try to reach out first on that level 2. At the same time, if you feel like threatening, you can try to reach out to the international community and other civil society around. At least they can be able to help. And to the other issue about Koga and man, look, we know that the thing is not going to last long. It's just a matter of time. So, passing around and doing that thing, doing dancing around the time I reach. And that thing what they're doing is they're lying on the people near on that capital. But you think people just sit down and they get play on them and people don't know what they do with that? Look, the information for that thing play will come. Look, us in the war in that building, in that capital building, the walls have ears and the walls have eyes. Like Chinese people pay that building. You will yet think about that case, you don't even believe it. People will see that cell places and people will call it. And already started splitting money already. You see what happened to them? They already started splitting. They don't reach. When it reach in court for you to defend yourself, you find every other thing to be able to get. And I've already advised the people, they should not just sit down there. They got to do the same thing where Mr. Committee. You remember when they allowed Mr. Committee about that finger eating went outside about international people, the other thing, people are involved into the thing that what they should be doing. Don't wait for the people and anything. Go beyond the Liberia National Police investigation. I tell you, I used to be an old policeman before I'm a class 1 graduate. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to investigation. In that building, I know that building gets secret. A lot of things happen in that building. I keep telling people that the people went over to erase 25 years of government secret. Now what they're trying to get rid of in that building, now what they did. They didn't go there, they didn't put building chair and things like that. No. They were strategists. Up to now, the fire report not tell them where the fire started, where room, where they think. That place, a lot of things have been that building there. But you hear the news, my brother. We'll keep following this kid. Thank you very much for the time. And I appreciate you. Bye-bye.
Welcome, my brother. Welcome. We take 3 more calls and run away from here and turn the whole radio station over to the nation's Terminator. Good evening to you. Let's hear you.
Hello, Pastor Asi.
I had to talk to you last day because you had to. Anyway, let's hear you, Ambassador.
What we
Sorry, go ahead.
Don't tell me that I beg you. You did good job like I want to say, oh, I'm not being laugh. I'm going to be back.
Go ahead.
The kid of farm as well. The kid of farm. And the program is documenting the second one. Tell me not what kind of government is this? What kind of Wahala we see on the government? Talking on a bata. Who for him here with your cool? Who for him here with your cool way? Who for him here with your cool? What telling you not the thing to all? What telling you not the thing to all? What here with your cool? They say. You're cool and you're tea on our side. Well, you have one that I get a shoe for. You were laughing.
I
I
think she
was
was
there.
touching.
You were talking about their body. Who is here with your cool do their cool do except it? Who's in the female for that place? So that been going out in power to a copy. Not going to make us some of the United.
Okay. The great ambassador Mansisi. Thank you. We saved all of the remaining comments for we need tonight. Equal friend on there. You told on that equal friend. Go ahead, my brother.
Good evening, Austin. This is Ian and I call you from Tokmombre.
The great year.
Yeah, thank you. You know, let me speak on the issue of the fire incident. Then we'll drive to the. Is that part of the topic? But let me drive to traffic management small.
No, we're not talking traffic management now.
No, I come here. I beg you, please. You know.
No, we're not talking traffic management. Reserve it for Winnie show.
No problem.
Yeah, that's all our two issues.
No problem. I go to the fire incident. You know, when it comes to answer investigation, you can use circumstantial evidence. Hearsay, as a criminal justice practitioner, you must go for physical evidence and direct evidence. Physical evidence are evidence that are met on the council. Direct evidence are evidence that are traceable to the criminal agency. It means Edwin share or trouser or SYZ on the scene. So fast forward to the issue. You know, the government is buying time in this fire incident case.
Oh yeah, that's all they're doing. We've said that over they're buying time. They don't have any evidence. They don't have rag.
They do not have any evidence.
Yeah.
And besides that, Geico Common brought two other fire truck operator or the fire expert from America. Had they research on them? These are not fire experts because any answer investigator do not go for circumstantial evidence.
Even the police, we pressure the police and they acknowledge that they were not fire. They were not fire. Forensic investigators. Yeah.
So what we need in this country to curtail the barbarian and stigmatizations of our partisans is to go for forensic investigation.
I mean, Douglas Bedese is okay with that 30 seconds they gave you. So Douglas say you should leave the land.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Damn me with that Douglas Bedese.
No, I come in. Please inform me the plan next week so we can discuss answer investigation.
No problem. I will do that next week.
Please do that, Austin.
Trust me, I will do that. That was the former city mayor of Birmingham of Tottenham City. Brother K, let's take the last caller. Good evening to you. Let's hear you.
Hello.
Go ahead quickly.
Yeah, I was saying thank you. Yes, thank you for your talking there. My name is Jake Lebonyadi, calling what you said to you know, all saying the incident that happened to the capital city, the guests on Kuka and Jeremiah Boom. More to come, watching in the country. Though they also know sometimes you have to make all happy that brand about the message that brought Waga to power about the jobs out there. Sometimes all the music are making for President we are. Some day you have to be playing over touch or be calling. Because Waga said that you are bringing jobs in the country and now already reaching the job in the whole nation.
I agree with you. Thank you. So, folks, that we promise you that tonight, before the show ended, based on our transactions or the transactions, I will pay you $25,000. We encourage you to play and reach the transaction and reach the threshold to pay you $25,000. But unfortunately, you didn't reach the threshold. But we are still going to pay you money, and the money we're going to pay is going to be 10,000 Liberian dollars because you didn't reach my threshold. So this person on the phone should be the lucky winner. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
What is your name?
My name is Felicia Toure.
Felicia?
Felicia M. Toure.
During?
Felicia Tulay.
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 Oh, Culay. Tulay.
Yeah.
Okay. Felicia Tulay.
Yeah.
Felicia, where do you live?
I live in Newcastle.
Newcastle. You play our cash game tonight, right?
Yeah.
How many times you play?
Play one time.
You play one time?
Yeah, one time.
How did you play?
You calling a call. He said we should dial star 255 star 1 hash.
Okay.
Then you select the option you can in the
It's okay. That's it. But check your phone. Did you receive message from us?
Yeah.
How much on your phone?
$10,000.
$10,000.
Yeah.
Okay, Felicia, congratulations. Actually, we intend paying $25,000 tonight, but again, everybody your player didn't reach the threshold, but we couldn't go without paying money. So at least $10,000. Congratulations. You are the first person to win $10,000 on my program.
Thank you very much.
And we hope that you can chase the $25,000 next week, Thursday. Again, Felicia Tulay, congratulations to you. So, folks, next week we are coming back next week, Thursday. Like we say, every Thursday we want to pay $25,000 to a winner or more based on the threshold. If we can reach there, what we reach, we'll pay 10 or 15 or something. But we don't want to pay you 5 on Thursday anymore. So, again, thanks to all of you who play. It's a radio game. That person is a winner. At least there is a winner tonight. They said they won a Brazil, new Brazil, eh? No side. We gave them the new Brazil. They say they want new. But they stay crying. They say they're hungry. They stay crying, say no job. Many thanks to all of you for following the show. Thanks to those of you who call in, those of you who watch us live via Facebook. We're taking our week's break. And we shall be back here next week on Monday by God's grace. Until we see you next week Monday, do have yourselves pleasant moments in your respective areas. My name is Austin Kawa. Windia Nimle, the nation's Terminator, the musical therapist, is up next. Bye-bye.
They say they want new press, so we gave them the new press, so